we go. Hi, Dizzy.
Hi. Hello.
Right after you said it looks like you're still alive, it died. That's funny. What time is it? No one really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Maybe that's the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. Not really my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Okay. Bye. I like that guy.
I like
that guy a lot.
Okay.
I miss that guy.
Let's see if I can be sussy. Should I attempt to be sussy?
Stanley, I think you should attempt to be sassy.
Stanley, maybe you should be the imposter.
Come over here. In the vent.
Stanley, you should be the imposter from Among Us.
I'm gonna turn off VSync and hope that it does something. Maybe VSync is what causes the game to die.
VSync is kind of evil, so like...
Here we go. We're on the loading screen again. It's fully loaded.
Ooh, the game is a little crunchy though.
Oh, sussy! Sus!
When unsatisfying the new ultra deluxe content turned out to be. Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Whoa.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa.
I call it the
Whoa,
memory
this
zone.
is...
It's
Oh.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life.
This shit's so
whenever I
fucking
want.
cool.
What the
Experiences
fuck?
like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Uh-huh. Ah.
It's so fucking funny.
Love brain guy.
Before it was solid with a cheap re-release. Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
This is insane!
Meant something.
It's so
Didn't have a physical release. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, it did win the 2014 Independence Game Festival. It did win a BAFTA. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. I want this in my house. I want this in our house.
That would be sick.
We should put it in
8:13.
the house.
That's not what time it is. Oh, 2013. Right.
Ah.
Wow. Mozilla Firefox. My Valentine? Okay. Good times.
Beautiful.
Man.
What a good trip down memory lane.
Yeah, I am a bit like hee hee wah wah about it a little bit. Why is there this here? Smile because it happened. Ah, the first dollar! The first dollar!
That's so fucking funny.
The first dollar.
Oh, the demonstration! Oh, I remember showing that to everybody who wanted to see it. Oh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Go outside, don't play for 5 years. I got this achievement. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Yeah, I didn't get this one. Yeah, I love how squishy you are today. Thank you! I am really squishy. It's nice. After nominee, yeah. After nominee, yeah. And after nominee. What is it?
Right.
What?
I love the new video game that's releasing today.
What?
It's just a picture of Stanley dead.
God.
The Los Angeles Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Yeah.
So true.
In loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, did they have a pig? Who is little Stanley? Is that a pig? I can't tell.
Poor little guy.
Poor little Stanley.
That's like a mouse thing.
Mouse thing. Little Stanley.
A ferret?
Hamster?
Is it a ferret?
Hamster baby.
It's one of them. It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's a little animal.
No, you can't sit on the bench. What the fuck?
Oh.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh, yeah?
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10
Nodding.
from Destructoid.com. Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game
I like
ever
Stephanie
created."
Sterling.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game
Yeah.
ever created. That's
Good.
how
She's a
grand
good,
and all-encompassing the original Stanley
yes.
Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
That's nothing.
It's no games at all.
It's no games.
It's not even a Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now,
Oh, this game is no games.
with an hour of new elevator content.
You when there's new content.
Ugh. Ugh. Me when there's new content. Ugh. Yuck!
This does not live up to my expectations.
Stanley mentions the best modern Persona game. Is Persona 3 good? I don't know anything about the Persona series beyond 4 being bad and 5 being mediocre. Person of the Year. Is that Stanley? Oh shit. This is just a Unity screenshot. Cool. The original remake. Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, it was the original remake because it used to be a mod. Ah. What? Why is there a picture of a car? Oh, the blue door and the red door. We just did that ending.
We did that. Like, oh my god.
What did? Okay, I guess the Stanley Parable might have had a collector's edition. Why are there 2 CDs? Was that real? I don't think that was real. Oh yes, the waiting room. Ah yes, the bicycle preparing snake oil salesman. What? This isn't happening in the game. Is this a reference to something else?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
Oh,
Don't you get it,
yes.
Stanley? The game
We
was
love,
perfect.
we
It
love
didn't
the
need
Stanley
anything else.
Parables
It
so
didn't need
much.
new content. It just needed to be left alone to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I see what this ending is going for now.
Mm.
Oh, sauce.
Mm.
These
Source
were simpler
SDK.
times, Stanley.
I can't go.
But I wouldn't give to go
The
back
serious room.
all over again.
Yeah, I get you, man. Oh, I thought these were stairs. Where do I go? Do I go back? Oh, I can go down.
Ooh.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Uh-huh.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh, shit. Whoa.
Oh no.
Looks like Half-Life 2 suddenly.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews
Oh.
from Steam. Online video games. I haven't looked at these in years.
Uh-huh.
This part's so fucking good.
Here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah? Weren't they?
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this
Oh
game
my
to full
God.
completion.
No!
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his
No.
dialogue
Game
proving to be more
sucks.
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Funny!
Funny? I'm trying to make a serious word of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags
so
to insert
fucking
into the Stanley
mad about
parable,
it.
but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Funny! I love him.
He's great.
I would kiss him on the lips.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea of the game is good, for someone who prefers games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually
Preachy?
quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
This environment's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A
That
skip
sounds
button.
great.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it
Let
means
me
we can
skip
strike
him
these
so
negative
much,
reviews from the
please.
record. Only positive
I
reviews
never
of
want
the
to hear
Stanley
his
parable.
sultry voice
Wow.
ever again.
And it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
That
Yes,
true?
a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a... Oh, you're back. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, and it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video.
Hell yeah, man.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less
Okay, I get it.
rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Huh.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing,
I
are
love
you not
this
simply
guy.
erecting
Why would you
in
ever
the
want to
sanctuary
skip
of
over
time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not
Literally
making
dizzy.
choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe.
Treatise vibe.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone?
It does. It
It
does.
is rich with
Mouthfeel. I didn't want to hear him say mouthfeel.
See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Sigh, it wants me to.
Manifesto.
Sigh. There kind of
Well
is
there,
nothing
Spot.
else to
You
do,
really did catch me
sadly.
rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Autism
The minute I
moment.
start to go off
Autism
this display
moment.
of self-absorption,
Oh, that's good.
It's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of this screen, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
Maybe.
To be honest, I don't even know if one can change the wording in the first place. I guess we should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
I think you can.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Yeah, maybe.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing
Yeah,
this
you can.
exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation.
Burps taste peanut buttery.
That's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
Man,
something along the
it's,
lines of,
you can do it already. You can edit Steam reviews. You don't need to say this.
let me start over. How about this?
How about this?
From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Mhm.
How else to describe the Stanley Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion.
Dizzy says, I do this.
In the annals of the history of all media ever
Yes.
made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted.
Is narrator
offering
from
a
Stanley
message of hope
Parable
to those who
autistic?
have ever
Maybe.
erred in
Yeah.
their judgment.
Yeah.
You are
Totally.
not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review.
That's a review.
Perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review I've always dreamed of receiving. I have to read it again.
Like you bitch.
Simply too wonderful. I have to experience this.
Fuck
Okay,
yes.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, it is.
The last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But at any rate, I do suggest that we not
Yeah,
press
it's
the
a little
button
wacky and
again. I
wild.
think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Uh.
Where'd the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Oh no.
Into a room without a door or something like that? Do you see a window anywhere?
No, I don't, narrator.
Sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take
I don't see any of the sort, narrator.
on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button.
It's not even in my sight.
Wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through?
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that you can slam your way into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a
You're
door.
so good
I need
at,
a
like,
door of some kind. I can work with
animating
any kind of
your
door,
mouse
as long as it can
movements.
open.
No, thank you. I do my best.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away
Yeah.
for just a moment.
It's like when you were
and I'm
fucking
going to
running
try
around
to
at the
good.
start of the stream.
I don't
That was
know how
fucking
exactly
great.
to remove the door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Okay.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here. Wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes. Good. I'll be right back. Stanley, please
You
don't
think
push
you
the
Oh my god.
Again?
12 hours. You've just
Oh yeah, we could try. We could try. Let's try stream Discord.
Yay.
Okay, how is it? Wait, that's not. That's crossing your hole. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can see the game is now paused. Yes. How's it?
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my god, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one
The
of those
stream
walls
doesn't
a
look crunchy or
1,000
anything.
times.
It doesn't?
No door, Stanley.
Well,
There's no
yeah.
door.
Yeah, not
There's
really.
just you.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm like looking
And
at
if you
it.
keep pressing it,
It looks
I have
fine.
no idea
Like
what
the
will
stream
happen.
not the Discord stream?
How long I'll be made to sit here, and
Like the
more than
actual stream,
anything
yeah.
else, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how to stop
Are
from
you
pressing
streaming
the
it
button
over
again.
Discord at like the lowest
I
quality?
can't control
No,
anything.
it's 72015.
I can't touch it, and
Okay.
I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my god. And it's all because of those reviews.
It's not.
Those reviews that I
I
couldn't get
love
out of
his
my head.
voice.
I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
Never
What would it
even
ever
met
really
Cookie
matter? But
Nine.
Here I am. I'm fixating on
Every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me.
the merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as
Petulant as a child.
wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person.
This is so true. Want to see people do this?
Oh my god.
Serve. Whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for
Literally.
you to press this button, to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I held my tongue.
Hmm.
Out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it.
But the
Surely
thing
you'll
is, like, the
press
game
that
doesn't let
button
you do
again,
anything
leaving me
else.
here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and
No.
just stay here only.
Hmm.
I know you too well. You'll be leaving
Wah,
me.
wah,
Oh
wah.
my god. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't.
Did
ignore
it
the
repeat?
negative
It is
Yeah, I think
repeating.
it's so
Yeah.
important for me to fix
Because
the
it's
problem.
like you haven't
Why did
pressed the
Cookie
button
Nine's
yet, so...
opinion
I
matter so
know,
much to
I
me?
know.
I've never met Vorchi 9. I have no...
Cut off in the middle of the sentence.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I had someone to talk
Oh,
to.
Jesus.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that...
Dizzy, it's a joke for a lot of things.
Doesn't that feel
Yes.
like what we've already been
It's a
doing?
very rich
We
metaphor.
just talk.
Mhm.
But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll
Really?
burn my story to the ground. One
Really?
single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words
Narrator
that I'm
voice,
saying,
I need to
know
just
you
make
can
a
hear me.
podcast.
Because maybe,
Mhm.
maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared
You're
of that
to
all
me,
along?
narrator.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip
wow.
backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness
Wah,
folds
wah,
itself
wah.
outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness.
Man.
I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Mhm.
You can see what
Yes.
this means to me.
Mhm.
I'm so clear about it now,
This
Stanley. I
vibes.
feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it, to think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Wow.
Imagine a narrator podcast, though.
For
I mean, yeah,
real.
sure.
So many people would listen to that.
Yeah. That would be like a sleep podcast for so many
Yes. Fucking sleep ASMR.
Mhm.
That'd be the
people.
best.
Yes. Fuck, I had a thought. Oh, yeah, this is me when I'm in my room for too long.
Mhm.
I'm a work of fiction. I don't
I'm always
exist.
in my room. I have Twitter.
Mac
Fair,
doesn't.
I guess.
Hmm.
If I go in my room, I start immediately killing myself a little bit.
Oh no.
Rots me from the inside out a little bit. And the narrator is like that.
I'm going to push the button now. I'm accepting of it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're accepting it. We're accepting it. We're letting it in.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat
This
down
bit
in one
feels a
place
little,
and not moved for
Portal
one entire
2-y.
year? Let me describe it for you.
In my
To begin
opinion.
with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I've been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Damn.
Damn.
And he's just like, I'm done talking.
Said fuck you.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow.
You good?
A little bit. I'm gonna press the
Gosh.
skip button.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And noises. Is it still going?
Oh god.
Hmm?
It's a fire alarm, I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
God, there's a fire. I think it's the fire alarm broken noise.
Yeah.
Not the there's a fire.
That makes sense.
But they didn't understand the game was
Ah.
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Yeah.
Where are the jokes? Where are the
Yeah.
jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
Yeah.
they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic
Be
little
funny.
thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands.
Gemma, be funny.
He's talking
Minus
too much. They
2.
said, "No, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to
Just
examine
play the
with an
game.
uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and
I
discomfort
think this
with
is about
ourselves
people
that
on
our
Twitter.
entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint
You
for
don't really
reasonable
sound
and
like it,
collected
buddy.
discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity.
YouTube
and cannot
debate.
help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And
True.
how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think. To feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amuse them endlessly from start to finish. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point, to speak to the
Looping.
human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes?
And again.
Damn.
Damn.
The end is never the end, is never the
Oh
end.
shit.
Oh God.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
It's the
end,
loading
is
screen.
never the
Yeah.
end, is never the 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 end, is never.
Wah wah.
Mm-hmm.
Hear what?
I hear him.
or
I
something?
hear him.
You do?
Like footstep noises.
Oh.
Hello? I'm back. Oh shit, yeah, there's water damage.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fucking roof's about to collapse.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
You were actually very correct.
wow. This is a little bit Portal 2.
A little
little
bit,
bit.
maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty.
This is just like Portal 2.
this is just like Portal 2. Let me
Oh,
geometry.
that was a good game. Portal 2.
Yeah. I'd replay Portal 2.
Portal 2 is good.
Oh, this
Man,
is just like Portal 2.
Literally. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
oh.
Oh. just like Portal 2. Okay, the joke is dead
Ah.
now. What the fuck?
This is just like the game Inside. Anyway.
Fuck inside.
What the
Fuck is that?
Oh my god, you're gonna die.
What is this?
Apocalypse.
What the fuck? Skip. I don't like it. Oh no!
Oh god.
Ah!
Oh. Oh.
I gotta come back up. I didn't want to go out. Come back. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
You have to live in the moment, Bree.
I think you have to leave.
Bree, why are you scared of living in the moment?
Oh,
Wow.
this is bizarre.
Bruh.
Isn't this game so good?
I see shit. I'm walking towards shit. And I will be for a while. But I see shit.
It's an open world game.
Oh my god.
No fucking way.
I love open world games.
Oh?
Oh.
Man,
Isn't that such a good ending?
it also crashed.
If
If there was anything after that, I'm gonna be very sad, but it crashed.
I don't think there was.
Okay. I'm hoping there wasn't. What a fucking ending, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually like emotional at that.
Oh yeah, dude, there was a lot in that I was emotional at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley Parable makes me emotional, period. Like, that was great.
Hmm.
This is the store.
I know, this is a store. I've been to those a lot.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, dude, it was actually playing on
Stanley
stream.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh, what?
That whole
Simply
time.
missed a memo.
What?
What was?
What?
I'm pretty sure.
What
No,
was?
No, I might be wrong.
What are you talking about?
I might be completely wrong.
What are you
Don't worry
talking
about
about?
What are you talking about? Mac.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Also, you
Alright.
didn't stream it to Discord.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't?
That
Okay.
may have been why I was confused.
Okay.
'Cause
Think.
I looked at the stream and I'm like, oh, okay. It's still playing. Wow, crazy.
New content. I'm not ready.
New content.
Oh
Can I
my
unplug
God,
that?
it's newer than before.
Okay,
You notice my sign.
I did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Again?
Yes.
Okay. Go that way? No. Well, we're going to the new content.
New content.
I think that confirms that you didn't miss anything. Okay. I can't believe they
You see,
released an
Stanley,
update
I've been
for Ultra
reflecting
Deluxe
on the
that
Stanley
quickly.
Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense.
We're going very fast.
One step even
Uh.
further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
No way!
The second one.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territories.
Yes, of course.
With a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many
Oh my
possibilities.
God.
It could go in so many different directions.
Testing 2 different printers at the same time. Cool magazine.
Truly been asking for.
How exciting.
For
Calling it the Stanley
2.7.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term...
What a fucking flex. You have this big screen and then you just put photos painting.
And it's like on a desktop background.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
It's
funny.
like a window. That's so funny.
Fuck corporate.
Oh my god, 2.
New content is out. New content part 2 is in. All the busted new content, new hotness, whatever the fuck that is.
Cool red section of the chart.
The chart.
They're back 2 doors. Ooh.
God, because it's a second one this time.
Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. That's crazy.
Wow. Sick.
Just like
Dude.
how the 2 doors look like the ruin.
OMG.
I love this little guy. Look at this little guy in the bottom right corner.
Oh my god, it's 2 from Teapot.
Oh my god. I'm about to announce the Stanley Parable 2! Woo! Woo! Woo!
I'm changing the prize from my power to
The Stanley Parable 2!
Oh my god,
Oh my
2
god,
Stanley.
there's 2 of them.
This is nuts!
Stanley is not
Oh my
on
God.
a computer.
Quite nailed down
Co-op
exactly
mode.
what the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
They're playing
Let's
Fireboy
take
versus
a look
One
at
of
the
Go.
features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that it all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fancy magic than anything scientific or
penises.
logical, really.
2 penises.
2 apples. What a
Number 2, cat.
Scrum. Design pitch. Break. Fish design. Number 2 chat. Who took the red marker? Me.
Me.
I love this game. I love this game.
The prequel to Stanley Parable.
I love this. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the last one. That Crab? Let's say.
crap?
Crab, the ultimate sequel, thanks.
So true.
So true.
There's Doodle and Twos. Meeting at 2 p.m. Sincerely, management.
Ooh. Ooh.
You are the sequel. Okay, man.
So
Fucking Mac. No, it's a bird. That's the way to the show floor. Okay. New features. Why are the... Okay.
Seats to look at the new feature sign.
Mm-hmm. It's such a flex. I love
I
this.
think they wanted to have a
Expo Hall 2.
at some point.
Oh.
Wow.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Yeah? For real? Hey, your name in the game. Alright.
What do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as...
I love how much fucking space is dedicated to everything.
First edition
Yeah.
of the game is this button button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is it gonna be like text to speech, or is it just gonna be a...
Well, let's hear it.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play
Dude,
Jim to
imagine
simulate
that
the
you're
full
the guy
experience
named
of this
Jim.
feature.
Yeah, I was thinking
That,
that.
you're like,
You just
"Oh,
freak out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Breath, clear your mind, forget who you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in
From The
love
Office?
and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's
Uh.
possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into
Dude.
dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim?
I'm Jim.
If so,
Are
then
you
please
dating
step
Pam
forward.
from The Office?
My name is Jim. I can't believe that Jimette left me today. I'm gonna walk up these stairs. What is this? Button that
This
says
is
the
a
name of the
flamingo
player that's
game.
playing the game. What in the hell? Don't know my
Flamingo
name.
game.
It don't can't possibly name that. My name is Jim. Whoa! Ooh.
Do it again.
Oh.
Second time, if this were the only new Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Yes.
Let's take a break
Yes.
from the gym.
Yeah. Okay.
From all of this personal validation.
Fuck, man.
Being a person.
Oh, yeah.
I love how
Dude.
into this you get. It's so good.
Suppose I could allow only people named
Oh.
to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would
No.
actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Please, no
No, John.
screenshots.
Hold on. What's the... There we go. I don't know if you could hear that, but I took a
New
screenshot.
Office. I heard it.
999. Ray tracing.
Love ray tracing.
Wow, like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Jump
Jump
circle.
circle!
Yes. And infinite hole. I love infinite hole.
We love Infinite Hole.
Let's go to the reassurance bucket. Oh, what is this?
Look at the guy.
That's
Oh
Stanley.
my god, that's
Look at him.
Stanley. He's so confused.
No, it's Jim.
No.
Oh.
No, Jim's in the past, man. That was just a roleplay. Calm down.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was
I love this scene from The Incredibles. Jesus Christ.
that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in
Gender.
those who
Gender?
played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Oh my god.
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
Fuck
the
yeah.
many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game. Pain in the ass that would be. Yes,
For real.
is the perfect solution.
My
Come
god, this is just like the companion cube from Portal 2.
Oh my god.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair.
Yeah.
In fact, can I
Love the lighting, my god.
bucket lends you
Yeah.
an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive.
Put it on your head.
True.
Await you in the Stanley Parable.
Thank you so much, man. Can I put it back?
No.
Oh, I get to keep them.
Yours now.
Oh my god.
It's yours.
You get to feel so reassured.
Does
This
anyone
is
give
just
out
like
awards
TF2.
for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award.
I saw the new content.
Merch.
I want this. I want this shirt. That's a good shirt.
You can actually scan that QR code, by the way.
What QR code? Where?
Let me
Hold
Oh.
on.
scan that QR
I'm going
code.
to scan the QR code also.
Let me get it at a better angle. There you go. What does it say?
StanleyParable2.com.
Is it a real website?
Welcome to the official website of
Yeah.
Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable and what a journey of becoming a sequel
What the
is all
fuck?
about. Oh.
That's a Stanley. He's looking at me slowly.
Do you want to
Oh my
watch this
God.
video, Bree?
What video?
It's
Is a video on the website?
Yeah.
Okay, send it to me. I'm not gonna stream it just in case like stream fucks up, but yeah, show me. We'll get the
Send me
desktop
link to
audio.
the website.
Alright, StanleyParable2.com. What the fuck just happened? Why did Google Chrome crash? What the fuck?
Bruh.
Yeah, there we go. The official website of the Stanley Parable 2. Okay, watch our helpful informative video to learn more about Stanley Parable, what the journey of becoming a sequel is all about. Okay. This is 10 minutes!
Oh.
Oh, oopsie.
Say there,